All right, guys. We are live, and it's December 7th, 4:01 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I've got some big news, big news today for you guys, and I'm excited. I'm pumped. I'm not going to really get too much into it just yet, but I know you already know. I know already that you already know what I'm going to talk about because obviously you've seen on the thumbnail. You've seen what I kind of was holding up and sharing with you guys, and some of you guys have kind of teased about it. Shot a text message out, a couple of you people out there today that are friends with me, and so I've got like I don't know, I'm getting close to 8,000 subscribers. On my way to 10K. I know that's not a huge number in regards to the whole scheme or the whole in general when it comes to YouTube. I mean, there's some people that have 100,000 subscribers. Some people have 200 subscribers, or sorry, 200,000. Somehow 300,000, all the way up to millions. I mean, a lot of the political channels, they got their millions and stuff. And there's a lot of people that have hundreds, and there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody has their own channel, and for good reasons. They talk about their own stuff. I mean, there's a reason why people have their channels, and that's your channel. That is something that's unique to you. And I'm just talking right now to many of you guys who have YouTube channels. And I want to talk about some things before I really get into the meat and potatoes when it comes to what I'm going to talk about today on new products, a new chapter, if you will, that BHT Grooming is kind of evolving into. Gonna wait till we get a few people on here, but in the meantime, while I'm talking, I do want to talk about YouTube in general. Okay, YouTube's been around for years. All right, there have been people that have been on YouTube, and people come on YouTube for different reasons. They come on YouTube because they want to learn, and that's probably one of the top things why people come on YouTube. YouTube is one of the biggest search engines out there. I mean, obviously, it's ran by Google. They're the ones that own it, Google. So why wouldn't it? I mean, think about people getting on their computers, on their phones, and they search their phones, and most people's browsers are Google. And you type in something that you're trying to learn, or just some question, and what does it do? It offers you YouTube videos, and sometimes it's a how-to video. A lot of people, they want to learn how to, I don't know, fix something on the car, like how do you change a radiator, or how do you change a uh, alternator, or how do you do this? You name it. I mean, it's crazy. The plethora of information that people get on YouTube. I think we can all agree that YouTube is a platform that is very, very beneficial for learning. Things that, maybe 30 years ago, you could never be able to figure out because you would have to go to school, or somebody would have to be there that knows how to fix something. But now you just simply type in, how to do this, and boom, there it is. Which also leads to the question, is YouTube on the other side, the flip side, maybe not being so much a content review, like a consumer as far as watching the videos and being helped, but what about being on the flip side of actually being a content creator instead of a consumer? What does that look like? Sitting down and showing something new. I mean, like, if you guys know stuff, It's an amazing thing to do, to sit down and teach somebody something simple on a YouTube video. And so, with that being said, is it worth it? Is it worth talking about stuff? Let me just say this. There are a lot of videos out there on beard care, a lot of beard channels that have come, and a lot of beard channels that have gone. They've come and gone, and some have been great. Some of them have been okay. Some of them have been terrible. And some of them, the reason why they're not around anymore is because they were absolutely terrible. I mean, you just have so much negativity, so much just information that is not necessarily helpful, but just absolutely just shenanigans when it comes to browbeating, talking bad about people, gossiping, dogging people. Nothing that is, I mean, just complete criticism that's not even constructive at all, but just tearing people down. And I think a lot of people like to tear people down to try to feel like it's going to pull them up. And it's completely opposite. It doesn't happen like that. You may think it is, but when you start bashing people, people are going to understand real quickly what kind of person you really are. Because I've learned long enough in my lifetime, when people talk about you, other people to you, they're talking about you behind your back to other people. That's the way life goes, and that's a little piece of wisdom for you guys. But with that being said, I do want to talk about the idea that I wish that we would have more reviewers. I do. Again, these days it seems like, the OGs that used to be here doing beard reviews are kind of like, you still got some of them here, but a lot of them have been phased out. They've just kind of gone and kind of went off doing their own adventures. They got busy in life. They got like a career. This was maybe just a hobby at one time. But all of a sudden, real life hits and the bills have to be paid. And, a lot of people just aren't making very much money off of YouTube, which brings up another whole thing here of, is it worth doing YouTube? Is it worth doing it? Do you make money off of it? And in all honesty, yes, you can make money off of it. When I tell people I'm on YouTube, honestly, a lot of people that don't really know me, they probably look at me and think, okay, you're kind of weird, I mean, in all honesty, when people ask you, what do you do for a living? I do YouTube and I run a company. Running a company is one thing because people can understand that. But when you say you do YouTube, they just look at you and go, oh, okay. But, if you put good content on YouTube and you work at it, and you look at it like a long-term goal game, not just something overnight. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that have went viral off of a YouTube short. And what happens, they have overnight success and they don't have really any content. And nobody knows exactly, how they become, so quickly like monetized by one video, which is crazy. Usually it's a YouTube short that goes viral. But the fact of it is that any successful YouTuber out there is going to be one that is in it for the long haul. Okay. I know that, the whole niche that I'm in, men's grooming, beard care, very heavily geared around beard care. I am a bald guy, so I really don't talk about head shampoo, head styling or hair styling or anything like that, obviously. But I think there's a lot of guys out there that are bald and bearded, and some guys have hair on their heads and they have beards. But I love beards. I love talking about beards. I love talking about beard products. I love talking about not just beard products, but a lot of beard trimmers and that's a big thing, by the way. There's a lot of guys out there that, they obviously know how to grow a beard. Maybe you've been in the bearded community for long enough. You know how to use beard oil. You know about beard butter. You know about beard balm, liquid butter, squalene, all the different, oils out there. All this stuff. There's nothing new. I mean, it can become, redundant, but, I like to review several things like trimmers and head shavers and different things that come out that are new. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think that there's a place for that. I get tons of views on people that come on my channel for head shaving and beard trimmers and things like that. But the thing of it is that I want this channel to be helpful and beneficial for you, but I want to have a good time. And I don't want it to be just all about like myself. I want it to be beneficial, helpful for the end user, for the audience. And maybe that's why I did the BHT Roundtable, because I give back free products. I think it's kind of fun to do. Bring in new drops that are, limited, and people love that. Several things, and so I'm always open. If you guys are ever wanting me to talk about whatever, if there's a need there that you guys have questions about, I'm your man to help you. Just hit me up, let me know, drop a comment. I always try to respond back to every comment. Would love to help you guys out as far as that goes. But seriously, let me know, guys, because I would love to help make some new content on that whole topic and the whole idea of trying to help out with questions that you may have. But that being said, guys, I do want to talk about a new fragrance that I'm releasing, a new fragrance line, if you will, that I am planning on releasing. Okay. And so that one is going to be called, well, I'm not going to really. All right. So I guess, this thing was unlisted. So it wasn't even public. So here we go. Let's get right into it. Oh gosh, man. So I've been doing this YouTube stuff for about 3.5, 4 years now almost. And my gosh, I'm still making screw ups sometimes, guys. I mean, it happens. It happens. So now I'm going to wait till a couple people really get on, now that I've got my practice in, and then we're going to talk about this over again, and then I'm going to have to edit this out later, okay? Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to keep talking. Guys, listen, if you're coming on, Born Bearded, Dave, what's up? Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, I've been live for 12 minutes now, and I've been yakking and wondering why nobody's on. Come to find out, it's because it's unlisted. So I just made it public. So if you guys want to catch out a lot of the information that I just talked about for 12 minutes about YouTube, about why you should maybe do a YouTube channel, why some YouTube channels don't work, things like that. I do think that we need more beard reviewers. I do. I don't care how small you are. I don't care how big you are. I think that we need more beard reviewers. And we've got, again, Dave, good to see you, from Born Bearded. We've got Roger Depperman. Good to see you, brother. I hope you're enjoying BHT Grooming. Got some products that is rolling out for you. Appreciate your support. I've got some things I want to talk about today, guys. So if you hit that like button, I would appreciate it. But I'm going to talk about some stuff, guys. I want to talk about some things. But before I really get into going into new products and a new evolution that's coming to this company, some new products rolling out, I do want to talk about the idea of content. What content would you like to see me put out on this channel? I've done tons of head shaving stuff. I've done tons of beard trimmer stuff. Tons of beard product reviews. I think that, it comes to a point in a time, and I said this earlier, where, a lot of people are uneducated when it comes to beard care. But what about all the people that have been in the bearded community for a while? Maybe you've been in this for years and you know how to use beard oil. That's fantastic. I am so glad. I think more men need to be educated when it comes to beard care. Not everybody can just grow a fantastic, amazing beard. You have to have some supplement things to help you, like beard products, and take care of your stuff, especially the wintertime. and we'll have something to talk about here in just a little bit about that. All right. But let me know, guys. Have you guys noticed anytime lately that your beards are getting a little bit more coarse and drier in this colder weather? Let me know in the chat. Are you on the northeast coast? Are you receiving a lot of snow right now? Anybody's, got the snow going on? I was watching earlier the football game, the Buffalo Bills and the Bengals playing, and there was snow. And I was thinking, man, I'm so glad I'm not on the northeast coast right now. I'm in the central Midwest in Kansas. By the way, there's absolutely nothing. There's nothing going on in Kansas. Nothing. I mean, the only thing going on is, me doing this YouTube channel, running this business, and doing my best that I can to pop out some of the best high quality products that I can make right here in Kansas. I mean, if Kansas is known for anything, the flat plains, the boring hills that we don't have, like Missouri, or, more of the, on the west and east coast, we're just right in there in the middle where it's just absolutely just boring. But the fact of it is, guys, I'm trying to do the best I can to pop out some stuff that maybe Kansas can be known for, some great beard products. But let me know, what is your biggest hang up right now when it comes to beard care? When it comes to your beard, what is the biggest hang up and problem that you have right now? I'm just curious. I would love to have dialogue with you right now. I would love to know what your thoughts are. If you have any suggestions on videos that you would like me to make, I'm not opposed to talking about other beard products. I'm not. Obviously, I have my own products that I'm pumping out, but I do want to know, what would you like to see on this channel? I've been doing this for quite a while now. I have over 1,000 videos, plenty of content if you stop on my channel to go through for a very long time. Some comical, some very knowledgeable, you're going to get some things that you can learn, my own honest opinions and thoughts on things, but if there's other types of videos that you would like to see me release, let me know. All right. So there are some things that I do want to talk about. And I know I've talked about this recently. We have, number one, we've got the mainline scents. All right. We've got the mainline scents, been out since day one. We are going on 6 months with this business, BHT Grooming. It is a newer company, 6 months into it, guys, but it's doing very, very well. Very well. And guess what? I have to thank you guys for helping me get to where I'm at right now. So I'm not where I want to be, but thank God I'm not where I used to be. I am growing. This company's growing. It's getting out there on the East Coast, the West Coast, Dave, are you still in here? Let me know. Are you still in the chat? But it's getting in Texas, West Virginia, again, California. Several people from California has purchased from BHT Grooming. In fact, I have a friend who lives in California who is a repetitive buyer and is always buying BHT Grooming. And I'm super pumped about it because, I don't necessarily want to go after people that have been into beard care stuff for a while. I mean, I would love to have you come check my stuff out, but I know that there are going to be beard people that have been in the bearded community. It's going to favor different beard companies and they're going to just stay with them for the most part. And I get that. I'm a big guy when it comes to, a proponent, if you will, of alternating different products because I think it's good for your beard. Out of a hat, what's happening, brother? Good to see you. But here's the men that I'm after. Okay. If I was just to be completely honest with you, I'm after uneducated men that have been using lackluster beard products that want to upgrade and level up. You know, you don't know what you don't know. And that saying is so true in business. You don't know what you don't know. But in life, you don't know what you don't know. And that's why you learn. That's why people come on YouTube. They want to search things. They want to learn things. They want to go to how to trim your beard, how to grow a beard, how to grow a big beard. Some people may say big beards are gone. You know, that trend is gone. I don't believe it. I don't agree with it. I know tons of men that want to grow long, big beards, but they cannot grow a long, big beard because why? Because they just don't know what they're doing. And this isn't like a knock on them. It's because you know, you just have to have sometimes in life people that have been there before you tell you how to do something. Like when I started out in a business years ago, as a younger guy, always been business driven and business minded. I heard a statement before and it really stuck with me. And it was simply this: if you want to be successful in life, this is how you do it. How many of you guys in the chat would love to be successful? Me some advice. Give me some advice, growing beard. I'm 19 and have mustache and something under my lip. My dad has patchy, but my grandfather and uncle has a full beard. Awesome. Well, guess what? Out of hat, you are in the right place, and I hope you subscribe because I'm going to help you grow a great beard. All right, I'm going to do it. Stick around, I'll help you. All right. If you want more personal information, shoot me an email, info@bhtgrooming.com. We can have a dialogue and continue to talk about beard care. I can coach you and help you. We got Jonathan Neverhart, good to see you on here, or Jonathan Everhart, good to see you. What's good, beard brother? No, not much, bro. Good to have you on the chat. Guys, would you please double tap the screen? I would appreciate this. So here's the thing, guys. If you want to be successful in life, if you want to be successful, I'm going to teach you how to be successful. And I promise you, I guarantee you this, you know, there's a lot of things that we can guarantee. And there's a lot of things that we can say that we guarantee and we can never fulfill those guarantees. But this one, I promise you, I can help you. I can guarantee you can be successful if you do this. If you follow this, you will be successful. If you want to be successful in any particular part in your life, this is what you do. You find somebody that's done it before and learn how they did it. As simple as that. I know it's profound. I know that that's mind-blowing, but no, we don't really think about this. But seriously, if I wanted to be the best basketball player in the world, I would want to talk to Michael Jordan. I'd like to know what Michael Jordan did to get to where he was at. If you want to grow a big beard, a great looking beard, find somebody that actually just doesn't have a big beard that looks like trash or it's unhealthy. Find somebody that has intentionally grown a healthy beard and figure out what they did. And that's what we do. You need, I have a mechanic shop. You need to not give up and not hold back. So I'm glad, Jonathan, that you have a mechanic shop. You probably chased your dream. You have, succeeded in many things, it sounds like. And I'm super happy for you. So here's the thing, guys. Number one, let me know what kind of content you would like to see me continue to put out on this channel. Number two, I've got several routines on my channel to help you when it comes to growing a beard. Number three, you've got the videos, but how do you put all this stuff into practical use? And this is how you do it. Number one, if you want to grow a great, fantastic beard, this is the number one thing. All right. Number one, obviously we know that we need to drink a lot of water. Everybody should be drinking water all the time. Do I do it all the time? I'll be honest with you. I drink way more pop than I do water. And so I try to drink as much water as possible. Could my beard be better if I drank way more water? Absolutely it could have, but it's not. All right. I don't. I'm just going to be honest. I think at the end of the day, we just need to be completely honest about where we are and not just sugarcoat it, not lie, but just be honest and do an assessment of where we're at in life. All right. So y'all need to keep me more accountable when it comes to growing a beard and drinking more water. All right. Now the beard part I've got, but the drinking more water, I need more accountability. And so now that we got that out of the way, just growing a beard is not something that anybody can just do. Yes, you can, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a fantastic good beard. Okay. So by the way, let me just say, I know many guys whose lifestyle is messed up, but has full beard. All right. Yeah, absolutely. And there's going to be anomalies out there. There are some people that just has crazy genetics and they can do it regardless, but majority of men, they're going to struggle. Okay. This is just me being honest. And by the way, guys, make sure you guys drop comments. I would love to know, the more comments you drop, the more the algorithm kicks out, and it does help this channel. So here's the deal. Most men, they try to grow a beard and then they run into the beard itch. Their faces are itching really bad. It's because their faces are being dried out. You have to make sure that you put oil on your skin under your beard. It's called beard oil. Now, don't just go to Walmart and buy beard oil. Don't just search Amazon and find whatever beard oil. Look for something that is going to be nice and healthy for you with good premium oils. If you're curious and you just don't know, I can recommend BHT Grooming, my company. All right. I put in really high premium quality oils, and I've got some fantastic scents. At the end of the day, if you don't know what scent you want and you just want to try the carrier oil to see how it works in your beard and see how great it makes your beard look and feel, buy the unscented blank slate. People buy it all the time, and then they fall into this idea of, okay, I want to try the different scents, and boom, they try the butter. And by the way, I got some things that I want to talk about the beard butter. All right, this new beard butter that I've been putting out, the 4 ounce, I've got people interested in the butter. All right, when I say interested in, I mean they're even asking me like certain things like and I'm not going to go into full detail, but do I do private labeling, which is absolutely like humbling for me. Like I just started, and that's just, to me, I'm just mind blown. All right, but the butter's that good. It really is. In my opinion, it will soften, moisturize your beard like nobody's business. All right. But you want to put in beard oil as you're growing. And now that we're in the cold weather, a lot of you guys out there that do have facial hair, you're going to start noticing, if you haven't noticed already, your beards are getting a little bit drier. They're getting a little bit more coarser, just a little bit more rougher. And it's because the moisture is being absorbed or sucked right out of your beard. You want to have that moisture locked in. That's why it's always important to apply the beard oil right out of a shower. As soon as you get out of the shower, you want to put the beard oil in, because it locks in and traps in the moisture with that oil. And so what happens is, if you don't have the right carrier oils, if you don't have the right proper treatment when it comes to your beard, when it comes to like balm, butter, that type of stuff, it can literally just suck the moisture out of your beard and make it dry and coarse, and you will suffer through the wintertime on your beard. Going back to the chat, not much I can recommend from big box store. Small batch is the way to go. BHT has great products. Thanks. Hey, thank you, brother. Appreciate that, Dave. I know Dave was one of my first reviewers of BHT Grooming, and I have a lot of respect for Dave. And by the way, we need more reviewers like Dave. So appreciate you, Dave. How is the minoxidil derma roller combo for beard? Gonna try it out after 20. So there's people that will say, minoxidil is not a good thing for your face. There's no real science behind it as far as does it work on your face. I mean, the studies have been done showing that it does somewhat work for your head hair. I'm going to tell you right now, I have a video like a few years ago that I did. I was taking oral minoxidil. I was microneedling my head, and it did nothing for me. It didn't. It may have barely thickened my beard. I don't know. The oral minoxidil, which was a high blood pressure medication, that's the side effects is actual thickening of the hair. What a great side effect that would be, right? But here's the deal. It didn't work to the point where I was happy with it, so I stopped doing it. Listen, if you have the follicles, you can microneedle your face, and it can definitely help. There's science behind it, by the way. The science behind it is this. When you microneedle, you are putting little micro punctures in your face, which causes blood flow, which causes growth factors, which produces collagen, which produces hair growth. And I know that sounds a lot, but it's not something overnight. It is something that takes months to start seeing a difference. Okay, months. And so things like rosemary, castor oil, peppermint oil, those things can help stimulate blood flow when it comes to growing hair from follicles that are dormant. And that's the thing, guys. If you don't have follicles that are dormant, meaning if you don't have like vellus hairs that can turn terminal, then it doesn't matter what you do. If you don't have the genes, Gen X, to do it, you're just wasting your time. I'm just being honest with you. But if you do, which a lot of people do, you can definitely produce hair growth. And I will say this, you don't really necessarily hit your peak until you're about 40. So if you're 20 years old, you're struggling, you're worried about beard care, your face, being patchy. And let me just say this, there's a lot of men out there that have great looking beards and they've got patchy beards if they were to trim it down. But because they've let their beard grow longer, it's covered a lot of the patches. So my recommendation for you is to let your beard grow out for 2 months, use good products, drink a lot of water, and stay healthy as much as you possibly can. Try to stay healthy. And I'm telling you right now, it will definitely get you on the right track. So it's kind of just like initial kind of like a beginning stage information advice when it comes to growing out a beard. I know this is very elementary for a lot of you guys out here, like Frankie, good to see you. Dave from Born Bearded, but there's a lot of, so glad that you're on this channel if you're learning to grow. So the idea is to educate men that do not know how to grow a beard. Time is your friend. When you are growing a beard, it takes time to grow a good beard, and it takes good products, and you have good products, and everyone should give you a try. They will be 100%. Thank you so much, Roger. I appreciate that, man. I'm going to tell you right now, guys, there's a lot of TLC and a lot of like intentionality and a lot of care that goes into my products. It's not something that I throw around easily and carelessly. I really do take a lot of like patience and work into my products because I believe in having a great product. I've reviewed a lot of products, and from presentation to the inside, the ingredients, what it's going to do for you, the carrier oils, the scents, and all that. And at the end of the day, the scents are fantastic. I love scents, but if you've got a great scent and the fill-in beard, the carrier oil blend, and all that's just kind of mediocre, don't even count me in. I don't even want it. If that's the case, I'll just grab a fragrance and spray it right on me, and that'll be it. So, but with that being said, I do want to share this with you guys. I do have a new blend that just released Saturday night. It's just Saturday night. What was it? Well, no, it was Friday night. Was it Friday night? Friday night at, I believe it was 9:00 p.m. It released. It's called Frosty. It's the Frosty Blend. And we've been talking about this on this channel for some time, Frankie, how I was going to come up with a Frosty Blend that was going to be tailored for the colder weather. So if you are a gray bearded guy or not, even if you have a ginger beard, like a red one, and you struggle with having a high porosity beard, okay? What I mean by that is if your beard is like mine, I don't have really a red beard and I don't have really a gray beard. I do have some gray beards popping in there, by the way, but I do, and it's okay. I'm gonna let it roll. I'm not gonna dye my beard or anything like that. What's up, Ian Davies? Good to see you. But let me just tell you this. The carrier oil that I have is going to be a lot of the normal big bangers that I have, the jojoba, sweet almond oil, argan oil, but this is kind of where it starts changing. I do have the castor still. It's going to be bumped up a little bit more in the castor because castor is fantastic. It's more of a slower absorbing, which is something that you definitely want in the colder weather. And let me just say this, castor oil will definitely help you repair damaged hair, and also will help you survive the winter time when it comes to the cold weather. All right, it's just a thicker oil, it's slower absorbing, but I have the Babasu oil in it, which is another fantastic oil that locks in moisture in your beard. Argan oil is going to be fantastic as well. Sweet almond oil, jojoba oil is going to be your natural, most replicating oil to your normal sebaceous glands, or sebum oil that comes from your face. And then I've also thrown in avocado oil. All right, avocado oil is another one that's going to be really fantastic when it comes to absorbing, keeping that moisture locked in. So these oils are going to be absolute, like, really working together as a group and a team to really lock in and protect your beard during the colder, harsher temperatures that we're having. And they're going to get worse, guys. They're going to get like down to 0 and ice and snow, and some of you guys have already ran into the snow. And you know, if you work outside, if you work in cold areas, you know, this stuff does matter. It does. If you don't believe me, you can go back and check out a video that Dave done not too long ago when it comes to absorbing moisture with gray beards. He did a great video talking about gray beards and how a lot of beards will suffer, especially gray ones, if you do not take care with the right products in the winter cold time. I mean, you walk into your house, you got the heater on, I believe he said in the video. The humidity, all that stuff can really mess with your beard, okay? So these things will help your beard still style well and look well in the colder temperatures, because just like when it gets really hot and muggy outside and humid, it's just so hard to control this and style your beard. Sometimes our beards, no matter what we do in the humidity, we'll struggle with it. But in the wintertime, it's a common thing for many men. And so I've created a blend. I have a great scent that comes with it. Just think like Christmas, like Arctic Blast. You know, it's gonna have like a rum mojito type of scent to it with peppermint. I do got some Madagascar vanilla in there. Some great stuff, guys. Some lime in it. It's gonna be nice. You're gonna love it. Comes with a amazing looking bottle, guys. I'm all about the presentation, and I'm not gonna let y'all down. The white frosted bottles that these come in, it's gonna have a bearded guy with a gray beard on the front. It's called Frosty, and you're gonna love it. Spice, what is it? What is it? I can't even think exactly what I put in there as far as the notes, but you're gonna like it, I promise you. But it's available now. They will be shipping out this week, okay? Been really busy this last few days, so it's gonna be shipping out this week, but that's not the only thing that's shipping out this week. If you missed the last very small batch of the new drop that I released about a month ago, called Woody Oud Pecker, everybody has been talking about it. They're like, dude, I get compliments everywhere I go on that one. Oh my goodness. Got a friend named Ryan. Customer service is what he does. People ask him all the time. He's giving my information out. People want to know, but this one's very, very limited, very, very expensive for me to make. All right. It's like $1 more for you, but it's got a great green looking bottle, amazing labels. They're gonna have a batch code on them. They're gonna be numbered, sequential order that you order yours in. So if you order like your number 13 order on that one, that's what your number's gonna be. It's gonna be 13. And once these are gone, they're gone. So once the number fills up on the website, it's gonna say out of stock, and you're not gonna be able to get it. I did send one out, I believe, to one reviewer. They're the only ones that have it. I'm not opposed to sending out another one to some reviewers, but here's the deal, guys. This one is very, very pricey for me to put together. And if you're looking for something, if you are a beardsman that wants something that's going to be very luxury, very unique, I'm telling you, very, very limited, because you're not going to be able to find it anywhere else. I mean, it's one of those things like, you know, you get like a fragrance and it's like a banger, and all of a sudden, like, let's just say Armani, okay? Just an example. Or we can talk about Thierry Mugler or Thierry Mugler, however you want to say it. Ralph Lauren Romance for men. You know, these different fragrances over the last several years that have come out that have been, wow, amazing. You know, all the Angel Men lines, you know, like Flankers, Pure Malt, Pure Havana, Pure Coffee, Pure Tonka, Pure, what is it? Pure, I don't know. There's so many of them. But guess what? They're not around anymore. And people fell in love with those things, and now they're like $300+. You know, and I'm just gonna say right now, once this second batch is over, I don't know if it'll ever come back. All right. So this is the time to snag one if you want one. All right. I'm gonna send a special gift with every one of them. I think it's gonna be very unique, and it's gonna go along with the oil, the actual Woody Oud Pecker. I'm working with Dan from Bearded Death. He's working with me on something that I'm gonna be sending out with everybody. With that is going to be really, really cool, guys. All right, really cool. Something that I designed myself, and I think you're going to love it, guys. So, but those 2 drops, they are available right now on the website. They will be shipping out. I've got a lot of orders right now sitting ready to be shipped out this week. So the mailman is going to be like freaking out when he sees all the orders that's coming out this week. But the fact of it is, it's going to be hitting this week. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. And I'm going to tell you this. I got a new one coming, guys. I'm excited about this. Check this out. You see this right here, Frankie? This one, ladies and gentlemen, is no surprise to some of you that have been in my BHT roundtable. I've been telling you that I'm coming out with my own fragrance line. Don't have a label on this one because this one's mine. I know what this one is. This one is not, it's not an Eau de Parfum. It's not an Eau de Toilette. It's not a nasty cologne that's gonna last you about 10 minutes. This one, ladies and gentlemen.
Still lasts before church.
This one, let me see. Yeah, this one, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be an straight de parfum, okay? If you don't know what that means, it's got like 40% fragrance oil in this bad boy, all right? So it's not full of like perfumer's alcohol that's gonna dilute it all and it's gonna be gone before you know it. I am working consistently on making a fragrance that's gonna have some staying power and finding the balance in this where it's not going to make me lose money, but it's going to be something that's going to be very, very useful. Like, you're going to want to buy this, okay? All right? And this is not going to be priced real expensive. Now, I've seen a lot of companies out there charging a lot of money for their fragrances.
Oh
We got to check this out, y'all. We got a turkey coming up to our vehicle. You got to be kidding me.
Almost hit him.
Wow. Check that turkey out. Is that a pet turkey? It's already Thanksgiving, so we can't kill it. Yeah!
Is he in front of the van?
I don't know where he's at.
Oh, he's on my side.
All right, let's go. That's funny.
He's right here.
That's funny. All right.
Oh.
All right.
I can't go.
Oh, gosh, dude, this is hilarious. Guys, listen, this is real life here. Real life.
Oh, my gosh.
Here, let's get,
he's going.
here. He's bombing his
there he
head.
goes.
Maybe he's wanting some fragrance.
He's in front of the vehicle.
Let me spray some fragrance on him and see what he likes. All right, you gotta show it.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny?
Chad, stop. He's going in front of the van again.
That is hilarious, guys.
I can't get it.
That is hilarious.
I gotta pull in, but he's in front of it.
Okay. All right, that's funny.
I don't want to hit him.
So, so
Every time I move, he pegs our tires.
So my fragrance is not going to be expensive. It's going to be very reasonable. It's going to be cheaper than a lot of designers, at least right now when I start out with this. My goal This could change, all right? This could change, but my goal is to produce this type of a fragrance right here. This one, by the way, is Amber Trail. I love Amber Trail. I love the tobacco, just the booziness, the smooth amber in this one. It's literally, I haven't even put this on the website yet, and I have like 7 people today wanting to buy this. My wife sprayed it on her hand earlier, and this morning still smells it. But this one so far at this moment is going to go for $30 for this fragrance. So I'm going to be producing every scent that I offer in a fragrance. Also going to be dropping some more fragrances that are different ones, different fragrances. I don't know, different fragrances. Some people may want, like some dupes and stuff. I may come out with some different names for different fragrances that are dupes, but done in my own way, if you will. And so that is something that I'm excited about. This will be releasing, I don't know, I'm still trying to decide. I will probably have these available in the beginning of January, okay? So the beginning of January, he's on this side, just go.
Watch him though. Every time I take off, he pecks the van.
Go.
He pecks
Just
the van.
go.
I'm gonna hit him.
Go fat.
No, he pecks the van and the
My
tire.
gosh, my wife doesn't want to drive because she's
It's
saying
because
that
he pecks the van and tires every time, and I'm gonna hit it.
this turkey's pecking the tires. I guess this turkey's the guard turkey for this house that we're coming to. Just get out and chase it.
You get out over there, and I'll pick you back up.
You guys want to see me chase a turkey?
He's gonna peck you. He's already picked the
Where's he at? Where's he at? I'll take all these. Crazy. Where's he at? Go. 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 Go.
Chad,
Go. Just go. Go. If you run him over, you run him over. Tara, go. Push down on the pedal. My gosh, guys, I'm about to go crazy here. My wife can't outbeat a dang turkey. Go.
Chad, he's gonna get killed.
Go. If he gets killed, that's on him. Just go.
I can't.
Listen, if you kill him, we'll eat him. Go. Hey, Dave, thanks, brother. Appreciate you for stopping by. So sorry, guys. I'm trying to help my wife get past a turkey here. Holy cow, are you kidding me? Guys, listen, this is the kind of content you get here. Real life, crazy shenanigans, turkeys, trying to chase you down when you're trying to make a video about fragrances. So you get to talk. You get to talk. So my wife's gonna talk to you guys why I deal with this turkey, all right? So keep them entertained, tell them, talk about the fragrance, whatever you wanna do, but keep them entertained, honey. Introduce yourself. They don't know who you are.
Okay,
right?
I'm Tara.
All right. Where's he at? Ah! Just kidding.
Oh man, as if that isn't enough entertainment there. But Chad was saying about this. He did spray some on me before church this morning on my arm to see, if I liked it and how it lasted. And I could still smell it. Every time I put my phone up to my head or get close to text or anything, I still smell it on my hand. So it does last. So this stuff smells really good. I know he had a lot of compliments today at church. He took this bottle to church and a lot of people was like, what, really? And so this is definitely a good one. Did you tell him what you're going to name it or what it is or anything?
That one's Amber Trail.
Amber Trail, that's what I thought. But is that the name you're going to keep for it?
Yeah, I'm going to have one for every scent that I offer, and I'm going to come out with some different fragrances as well.
Okay, so he said he's going to, this one's Amber Trail, which he has this same scent in a beard oil. For those of you who may know, he said he's going to try to make a cologne scent for every single beard oil scent that he has, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to think off the top of my head all the beard oil scents that he has, but I can't think right now. The turkey's got me all flustered. So Chad's taking care of it for me right now. He's coming back. I don't know where it's at. I just hope it's not in front of the van. Oh, there he is. crazy. Now I gotta get out of here. So here comes Chad back. Oh man, this thing is...
Pecker.
Oh, the Woody Oud Pecker? Okay.
Yeah, and the new Frosty.
Okay, yeah. The Woody Oud Pecker is really, really good. I helped Chad come up with the name. The bottle is really cool looking. It's a green, dark green. It's really nice, and the label's real nice, and it smells really, really good. Definitely a woody scent. I really like it. I told Chad, I said, I really wish that you could, you know, put this on your main line, but I understand that, you know, it costs a lot more on this one to make, and it's hard to come by, so it's just, you know, it's difficult. So I'm glad that I'm going to make a few more. So only one person on here.
Yeah.
To him again. Here's the stuff.
I don't know what I did on that one. I'll have to check it out. Okay, so how did she do? Did she do good? Did she do good keeping you guys entertained? Well, I had to take care of the turkey. I had to chase the turkey away. So my wife, here's the deal. My wife does deliveries for a side deal, and I get to ride around with her, almost like security, like a protection. Like I just make sure she's doing okay. Sometimes she's got a lot of stuff she has to deliver, so I just kind of get out of the car and help her. But she's driving around Mr. Daisy, if you will, and that's me. But yeah, I didn't know if you wanted it. So but yeah, so I get to get out of the car and chase turkeys around when she's scared to drive around. So here's what's funny. We just pulled into a person's driveway and there's a turkey that came out in front of us and started coming to the side of our van. My wife drives around this used van just to deliver stuff. And so comes up beside the van and starts like getting in front of the van. Have you guys ever like had a dog or like maybe ducks or something that, you know, they get in, what's up, Billy? Good to see you, brother. They get in front of your van or your car and they won't move. And then you're like, okay, you don't want to run them over. Well, this one would go to the left side, and then once she take off, it'd start running and start pecking at our tires. So she's like freaking out, like she's gonna run it over. And I'm like, just go. And that thing just kept running until I got out and chased it, and it ran away from me, and then it started coming up on us again. So just a little backstory of what's really happening in this video. I know it's pretty crazy, but so all of you guys out there that have this isn't the color, but the ones that have committed to these hats that say you want one of these hats, I've done a small limited batch run on these hats. The beige and almost like an olive beige color. I guess this would be more olive color, but the beige and brown color, I'm collecting the money, so I will be picking those hats up and shipping them off to you guys. What I plan on doing, and I talked about this a little bit with my BHT Roundtable members, and by the way, Frankie, Billy, guys, I know you guys are part of the membership. Ponch, good to see you. You guys are part of my BHT Roundtable, so don't forget on Wednesday I'm doing my giveaway. And Frankie, I have not forgot to give you and ship off your oil and the sample. I usually do it very, very fast. The reason why I haven't done it yet is because I've been swamped the last few days, and I'm gonna ship it off. I'm working on labels for the samples because I just don't want to send off a little sample with nothing on it. I want to ship out a sample that has the name of the oil scent that's coming. That I'm super pumped about next month. It's going to be something that's special to me, but I want to make sure that when you guys get the sample, by the way, the first 15 orders, and I'm almost there, that order Woody Oud Pecker, you're getting a free sample of the new drop coming next month. Before anybody knows what the name of it is or anything, you're gonna have it before everybody else does. And so BHTgrooming.com, I have it tagged below in this stream, but if you wanna get the Woody Oud Pecker, or if you wanna get the new Frosty Blend, go ahead and purchase it. I'll ship them both out to you this week. And I will also send a little sample of the new oil that's dropping next month that you're not going to want to miss. I'm telling you, this one, I love the name. It's a personal name to me, for me, that it's almost like an old, let me just say this for some of you guys that know what I used to do, as far as, you know, I used to have an old product I used to sell. Many of you guys don't know this, but I used to have an actual line of beard products that I used to sell before people knew I was even doing this stuff. I'm talking about for the last 2 years, guys. So, I mean, it's not like out of nowhere I came up with something. I've been doing this for a while, under the ground, all right? And there was a name of my old beard product that I used to sell. Had a different type of name, label. But the new label and the new name that comes out next month is gonna be resurrecting my old stuff, but it's gonna smell different. And I'm telling you, y'all are not gonna, you're gonna love it. You are going to love it. I know you will. Because if I got like 15 guys going crazy wanting to sniff each other's arms from this fragrance, yeah, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a banger. You're gonna love it, all right? And with that being said, that's gonna be dropping in January. Right now, I am working on body wash. It's gonna be no, you know, harsh chemicals or anything like that. No sulfates or anything like that. It's going to be a good body wash if you're into body washes. I've always kind of been into, you know, I was into body washes, then I got into natural bar soaps, which I still use. But I'm going to be using a lot of the body washes in my own scented, like essential oils and fragrance oils mix that I come up with. So I'm excited about being in the lab, working on different scents, putting things together, coming up with something unique. I'm going to be coming up with a lot of fragrances of my own, just mixtured, that you don't want to miss. But these are going to be the bottles, what they're going to look like. They will be labeled. This one's not. They have a great, fantastic atomizer on it. I'd spray it right now, but my wife would probably go crazy in this car because it is very strong. This one, at least, the Amber Trail, it's got the musk to it. Very musky. Very nice. I sprayed some on my son this morning and he's like, oh my gosh, that smells amazing. He's only 11, so he loved it. It's a crowd pleaser. A lot of people love Amber Trail. A lot of people buy Amber Trail beard oil from me and beard butter. And guys, I'm just gonna tell you this right now. I don't know if I told you guys this in the beginning, but the new formula that I have of the butter is really nice, really nice. I have new labels for the sides of my butters and the top of the butters now. So I'm going to take pictures this week. If I have some time, I'm going to take some pictures this week of all my butters from the top view. I'm going to put them on my website, and I'm telling you, it's going to be fantastic. The way they look, amazing, amazing. I'm super happy with my product and the design, what I've come up with. I'm super, you know, when you work hard on something and you come up with something you really like and you want to brag about it, it's kind of how I am. But the butter, I have people that want to buy bulk in the butter. And let me just say, some people may or may not want to have the idea. Well, they brought the idea to me about possibly doing a relabel, like private labeling. I'm not going to label anything for anybody, but a lot of people love the butter so much that some actually want to perhaps maybe try to rebrand it, which, you know, I don't know. Maybe that'll be something that supports the business as it's growing, and you know, the butter gets out there to more people. But I just love it. I put some Live Bearded beard butter in my hands last night, and I've always loved beard butter from Live Bearded, but when I put it on my hands last night, it almost had like I don't know, like a layer consistency on my hands. And so I didn't like that. And I don't know why I did that. Maybe I just never noticed it did that. Let me reach inside. I got dog food and water. Okay. But so I put it on my legs. Put it on my legs because my legs have a tendency as a diabetic sometimes to get dry. So put it on my legs because I love the barbershop. I was going to say barbershop scent. But I grabbed my own butter. And when I rubbed my hands together, it immediately melted into like just oil, and put it in my beard. And this morning, I'm telling you, I just wet my beard and put oil in it because I took a shower last night. I'm gonna tell you right now, my butter, oh my gosh, dude, I'm not kidding, guys. This butter, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna be, can I be real with you guys? I'm beside myself because I have people that have messaged me, and I say this, I promise you, I'm not trying to say this boastfully. I'm saying this almost like an awe, or like more of a like humble, shocking way, but not shocking way, because I don't want to sound like I don't believe in myself and I don't think it's a great product, because I do. But I've had guys come on my channel and say, you know, I have been trying to make butter like that for a long time and I just can't get it figured out. And I said, you just keep going, just keep trying, keep trying. Many people fail to success. They fail their way to success. But I have done so many. I'm just going to tell you, it's almost been a exhausting thing of reformulations, trying to come up with the best formula, the best butter at the end of the day. You know, I don't want it to be mashed potatoes, but I don't want it to be hard. Some people have just mango butter. Some people have just shea butter. Some people have several butters. They have coconut butter in there. They have kokum butter. They've got some people, even one company that I'm friends with, they actually have a thing called jojoba butter in it. I never knew that there was such a thing, but I did look it up, and I did find that there is some place out there that sells jojoba butter. First time for everything, I guess. I never knew that there was a jojoba butter out there, but there's so many butters out there, and butters are great for you, but I settled with shea butter and mango butter, you know, and I don't, again, obviously, mango butter is harder butter. Shea butter is going to be softer butter. So what do? I mean, for me, I want to have a deeply great moisturizing beard butter, but I also would like to have one, if I use the butter during the day, to have a little style. And I think that the butter has the moisturizing effect, conditioning effect. It really makes my beard feel soft and conditioned, but it gives me a little style too, guys. But if you haven't hit the like button, could you double tap the screen? I definitely would appreciate that. I'm trying to get to 8,000 subscribers. I'm just a couple hundred away. If you guys could help me, if you share my stuff, I would appreciate it. Listen, one thing that would help me out a lot. Listen, there's a lot of people that are way bigger than this channel, and you can certainly help them out. But if you want to help somebody like myself out, one way you can do this is go to my videos, and on the bottom, there's a little hype button. If you hit the hype button, I think you can do 3 hypes a week. If you can give me hypes every week on my videos, it will help get my stuff out. And I want to grow. When I hit 8,000, I'm going to do a giveaway. When I hit 8,500, I'm going to do another giveaway. And when I hit 9,000, I'm going to do another giveaway. And then when I hit 10,000, I'm going to do something huge. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but it's going to be huge. All right. I've been doing this for a long time. I've been trying to help smaller channels grow. I know that when you help everyone around you and lift people up, you lift yourself up as well. I'm trying to grow as well as helping out smaller channels. You know, I try to help out bigger channels, even though they really don't need my help, and probably don't know exactly how much help I'm really giving them. But the fact of it is, at the end of the day, we should all be there to help everybody out and see everybody grow and become successful and bring something of our own. Like, you know, everybody has something special they bring. I talk about stuff in a different way than somebody else does. You know, let me give the example. I just watched a friend of mine last night release a video. A lot of you guys know him by BeardTube. I know him by his personal name, but he lives in the same city as me. And a lot of you guys know him as Scuba or BeardTube. He released a video last night talking about a big beard company. And Dan Command this morning released a video as well talking about the same thing, but they had two different ways of explaining it. And I thought that was exactly perfectly done the way it should be, because we don't copy everybody else. We have our own voice, and this is how we talk. This is our perspective. This is how we share things. And, most of it's going to be accurate. It's just going to be said differently. And sometimes, it's always nice to get everybody else's thoughts, different people's commentaries on things. How do you see this? Okay, well, I see, this picture, I see blue, purple, and red. Well, then what did you see in this picture? I seen yellow, orange, and purple, and it's the same picture, but you're seeing it differently. It's not that one's wrong and the other one's right, or vice versa. It's just you're seeing it differently. And so this is a good thing. This is, by the way, this is a great content idea about, when it comes to content creation and different creators collaborating together. It's a good thing. Warrior Jones, good to see you. Appreciate you stopping by. Guys, listen, if you've not joined my roundtable, BHT roundtable, here's the deal. Right now, I don't know how long this is going to last. I'm just going to tell you right now, because I feel like I'm losing money on this deal, okay? I'm just telling you. As much as I love and want to help my members, number one, I'm giving 3 products away every month for free, all right? I'm shipping it to you in my BHT Roundtable membership. It's just the elite membership roundtable. You can find it on the link below in the description. It's a monthly subscription, supports my channel, but you get 3 chances in 3 live memberships on the 10th of every month, on the 20th of every month, and on the 30th of every month. We meet, we do a random giveaway inside the membership on a live stream, and you get a beard product that I send to you. And you also, at the moment, you get 30% off every month. But Frankie, Billy, all of you guys in here that's part of this membership, I don't know how long I'm going to be able to do the 30%. I might have to drop it down to like 20. I know that I want to do it bigger than most people get from every other discounts, because it's something that's special to me. The BHT Roundtable is a special thing for me. It's like a specific roundtable of men that want to specifically support me. But I may have to drop that down to 20%, because 30 is very steep. And so that's just, right now I'm still going to keep it there, but just something to think about. But hopefully you would understand, if I'm giving away $60 worth of stuff a month for free, I'm losing a lot, at least right now. And so, but again, BHT Roundtable membership, that's available. Get in soon, get in today. That way, by Wednesday, you can check out all my content, what we've done before, be ready, prepared for when we do our membership live stream giveaway on the 10th, which is Wednesday. But guys, listen, if you've not checked out the Frosty, you've not checked out the Woody Oud Pecker, if you're interested in the new fragrances, I'm already selling these offline right now. I have not went live with this yet. For the sake of pictures, I want to make sure I have all the pictures so I can put them online. But if you're interested in any of the scents that I have available as far as the fragrances on my main lines, let me know. Shoot me a message, info@bhtgrooming.com. I can ship you one of these before everybody else gets it in the public. If you are a guy that wants to check it out and be the first, like for me, for years, I always wanted to be the first, before the drop happens, I wanted to be in there and have it ready to go so I could post a video before everybody else gets it. Because, it's just one of those things that as a creator, when you drop a video of something that's going to be a hot topic or a hot product, a very well, requested or interested, what word am I looking for? Something that's very I don't know the word I'm looking for. Something that everybody's really interested in checking out. You drop that video before it comes live, people will come and watch your videos, and guess what happens? your videos grow, your channels grow, because people want to know things before they get it. They want to know how long does it last, you know, how good is the scent, is it really as good? You know, people do that. Like when I order stuff, I want to look it up and see if anybody else has it and kind of get their information before I actually get it. Just some thoughts. But at the end of the day, guys, if you have ever wondered about YouTube, should you do YouTube? If you want to do YouTube, do it. It's easy. Just make a video, put it out there, and see how it works. You know, I mean, it takes time to get better at videos, but you know, you learn the keywords, you learn hashtags, you learn SEO and titles and all that stuff and thumbnails, and it'll grow. It'll organically grow. And that's the thing about me. I'm not like an overnight success. I'm not something that's going to go from 0 to 100,000, but I do believe that organically growing as a company and organically growing as a channel, in the long run, you know, you're building a pipeline. You really are. You're building a pipeline full of content that people can come, like a library, and watch your videos. I've got over 1,000 videos, by the way. If you're curious, you can check them all out. All kinds of things, reviews, glasses, sunglasses, you know, anywhere from Maui gems to clothing to fragrances to shoes, boots, you name it. Manjaro, minoxidil, it's all there. Fragrances. But anyways, wanted to jump on here and share. I've got the fragrances that are coming, and body wash is coming, and new scents going to be dropped all throughout the year in 2026. I do believe that 2026 is going to be a fantastic year for BHT Grooming. I do. I honestly believe it. I'm speaking it and believing it in advance. I'm speaking it over my company in faith. I believe I've got a great product. I believe that I'm on the grind. I believe I've got a lot of people that's tried my products that love it. And I've got a lot of great things that are in the works that are coming. So stay tuned to this channel. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. I know this is a subscriber only chat, so most of you guys that have commented are subscribers. But please do me a favor. If you haven't went over to Instagram, go check me out on Instagram at BHT Grooming. I do videos over there. I also have a Facebook page and a Facebook community page called Beards, Heads, and Threads and BHT Grooming. So would love to have you guys over there. If you ever have any questions about beard care, any questions at all, any question about head shaving or any of my products, you can always go to bhtgrooming.com. But you can also go to your email and email me at info@bhtgrooming.com. I always get back with everybody and I help them out. I help you out. I'm not here to try to, you know, make you pay money to have me help you. I'm not about that. I'm all for giving my advice for free. And it doesn't cost you anything for these videos on my channel. So I hope you guys have a great Sunday. Make sure you stay warm, stay blessed, look sharp and lead strong. And I will see you guys on some more live streams throughout this next week. But if you want to support BHT Grooming, you can definitely go over there and pick up one of the limited drops. Check out my main line and check out that butter, because I promise you, you are going to love it. You will. You're going to love it. I promise you, you're going to love it. And then you'll text me back and call me or email me and say, man, that is probably the best butter you've made yet. All right? All right, guys. Take care. I'll see you soon. Bye.